This is the first lesson in the series of the 7 Universal Laws. And this first lesson is on the law of mentalism. What a task. This is probably the most difficult, mind-bending, mind-expanding one of the laws, I would say. Just rereading it again, I forgot just how, mind-expansive this theory is. And I say that to prepare you for, the whole course in terms of these laws. This is the foundation, and therefore it is one that you probably need to contemplate and listen to a couple of times. If you can do your own research in this, then it's only going to help grasp this concept, because the main focus on this law of mentalism is that of the all. And what is the all? The all encompasses everything in the physical realm, the non-physical realm, mental realm, elemental realm. The all is everything in existence. That is the all. It's, again, it's hard even, trying to fathom it, really, because we haven't been taught that. We've been taught that, God is, this one creator being, all-seeing, all-knowing, omnipotent, omnipresent. And whilst there are gods, and they're creator gods, and, ascended masters, angels, the like, they all exist within the all, and they all, within the spiritual realm, form a part of a collective on the ascended and angelic planes of consciousness. So, one of the quotes that it says in this book, it says, "The universe is mental, held in the mind of the all," Kybalion. And this is the main focus of this law, of this chapter. It's the foundation. You can't really grasp the next laws that are to follow if you are not able to grasp this concept. And if you see in my introductory video, I put the quote of the divine paradox. Go back and read that, because there's a lot of truth and nuggets to assist your mind in opening up to this absolute truth of the all. It says in this chapter, it clearly asserts that the all is spirit, and man is unable to understand, define, or conceptualize spirit. It goes on to say that spirit is the name man has given to the highest conception of the infinite living mind. So similar, where I've called this YouTube channel The Living Light, similar thing, living light, living mind. But what it's saying there is that this is only man's infinite, finite capacity to be able to conceptualize spirit. We don't have the mind to be able to conceptualize spirit, and this is the journey we have to grow to seek to receive minds like the divine, and then we will be able to hold a consciousness that will be able to grasp it. It continues, it says, our universe is not the all. Our universe exists within the all. It's therefore a creation of the all. It asks the question, how does the all create the universe, as it can neither add or subtract anything from itself or multiply, as it is already all that exists? It offers a good example in this chapter. It goes into the law of correspondence. And in the law of correspondence, you hear that famous axiom, a lot of people say it, as above, so below. And here it kind of demonstrates how it works. You know, the law of correspondence teaches that what so happens in the higher realms also happens on the lower planes. So if we were to look at man as an example and how man creates before he goes to, say, get his materials, if he was a carpenter, for example, or arranges to get a team to support and help him achieve his task, man must first create the concept and the idea in his mind, first and foremost. I'll just put it to a reading here. So here is from page 69 from the Kybalion. I'll just read a little bit of this page here. It says, the all cannot transfer or subtract a portion of itself, nor can it reproduce or multiply itself. In the first place, there would be a taken away, and in the second case, a multiplication of or addition to the all, both thoughts being an absurdity. Is there no third way in which man creates? Yes, there is. He creates mentally, and in so doing, he uses no outside materials, nor does he reproduce himself, and yet his spirit pervades the mental creation. So that's basically just kind of rounding up what I was saying. Man creates first in his mind, in his mentality, and then his actions precede that. His spirit goes forth when he's made that decision, when he can visualize and conceptualize it, and then his body and his actions are to follow. And what this is saying is that this is exactly how the all created the universes, the many, many universes, because there's more than just our universe. And this is how the all created the universe. And it points out that the mind of the all is very different to the mind of man. So this is what it says here. It says, there is a distinct difference between man's mental creation and the all's mental creation. As man creates from a finite mind, whilst the all creates from an infinite mind, similar in kind, but infinitely different in degree. The infinite mind of the all is the womb of universes. So that was just another quote from the Kybalion. And if I just kind of bring us into more our present day, and then we look at metaphysics and quantum mechanics and how they, in the science realm, have, come to the conclusion that everything is born out of consciousness, is through our consciousness that we create. The science today is finally catching up with this paradigm that everything is mental. If we look into metaphysics, it is becoming more and more clear that the absolute and determining reality that affects the movement, bilocality and splitting of subatomic particles is consciousness. Metaphysics has identified the field of collective consciousness and healing, and it's still bemused with the fluctuations of 0 point energy, the lowest possible energy in quantum mechanics. So all of those people who need science to verify all of this kind of spiritual mumbo jumbo, if you just see it as that, go to quantum mechanics. Quantum mechanics is saying exactly what Thoth Hermes said all of those centuries ago. So that's just how advanced they were, and I think it's definitely time that people need to take note more of the spirit realm and the ancients and what they had to share and teach. I'm just going to end it on this quote from this metaphysical book. I highly recommend it. What the bleep do we know? It says, all speech, action and behaviour are fluctuations of consciousness. All life emerges from and is sustained in consciousness. The whole universe is the expression of consciousness. So again, I know that it's quite a heavy concept to take in, so I try to make the videos not go on for like half an hour, 40 minutes. We'll leave it there. If you've made it to the end and you've enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you on the next law of the universal hermetic laws.